Weekly total 32,077 USD. Is this the start of a trend reversal? A break below 142 browser and USD JPY could change everything. Weekly strategy and key events. USD JPY US dollar Japanese yen. Outlook: the pair is in a search for direction phase, driven by trade talks and inflation indicators. Key watch points. Japan US finance ministers meeting. Kato ex-percent risk of yen. Appreciation pressure becoming explicit. Fed beige book FOMC member speeches. Be cautious of the gap between continued inflation, pressure and rate cut expectations. Tokyo CPI April 25. If rate hike expectations for the BOJ rise, it could trigger renewed yen buying. Strategy view. Volatile environment driven by policy headlines. Expect a wide range between 142 and 140. Avoid fading algorithm-driven spikes from headline shocks. During the finance minister meeting, USD Euro US dollar. Outlook: concerns over weakening Eurozone sentiment are capping gains. Sellers remain in control on rallies. Key watch points. Eurozone flash PMIs. Weak data may lead to a break below 1.1200. Key for confirming ECB stance. Progress or lack thereof in Trump tariff-related trade talks. Lack of clear guidance from the ECB adds uncertainty. Strategy view. A break of 1.1160 or 1.1180 could trigger acceleration to the downside. Stay cautious of Lagarde's comments. Downside bias remains. GBP JPY British pound Japanese yen. Outlook: UK economic data and policy responses may increase volatility. Key watch points. UK flash PMIs March. Retail sales surprise moves could lead to 100 pip swings. UK stance in US negotiations and evolving BOE rate cut expectations. Strategy view. Strong buying support with seasonal tailwinds. However, resistance remains around 1.3350. Stay flexible and follow the data. Don't fight breakouts. Driven by economic releases. CAD JPY Canadian dollar Japanese yen. Outlook: uncertain policy direction and US tariff risks create a cautious tone. Key watch points. VOC rate cut expectations and risk of US-Canada trade friction. Lack of domestic Canadian drivers makes the pair sensitive to external factors. Strategy view. Box range between 104.50 and 106.50 expected to hold. A renewed focus on US-Canada tensions could trigger a drop below 104 UR. AUD JPY Australian dollar Japanese yen. Outlook: risk-off tone and election headlines are key drivers. Key watch points. Reaction to Chinese non-tariff retaliation. Australian federal election developments May 3rd. View domestic indicators. Headlines from US-China matter more. Strategy view. Limited upside amid geopolitical and political uncertainties. Watch the 90.9180 range. Swift reactions and tight stop strategies are essential for headline-driven volatility. Key economic events. JST. Date event affected currencies. April 23 US Beige Book South Africa March CPUSD ZAR. April 24 South Africa March PP ZAR. April 25 Tokyo CPI. April JPY. Ongoing Japan US finance minister talks. FOMC speeches. Australia election headlines. South African politics all majors. Weekly summary. Currency pair strategic focus. USD JPY finance minister meeting risk follow headlines. Tokyo CPI could provide yen strength. USD PMI weakness may break 1.1200. Watch ECB tone. GBP JPY data-driven volatility. Expected seasonal buying interest strong. CAD JPY trapped between BOC uncertainty and tariffs range trading preferred. AUD JPY election and US-China headlines dictate direction. Stay alert for sudden moves. ZAR JPY political and inflation pressure weighs. Prefer selling rallies.